Well, now to a story about a mother's instinct. When Janie Concepcion noticed a dramatic change in her 5-year-old daughter's behaviour after she came home from school, she knew something was wrong.
Her daughter Portia, though, couldn't actually tell her mum what was happening because Portia has Down syndrome and autism and is non-verbal. So Janie took a desperate measure to uncover the truth. She sent her daughter to school with a recording device in her pocket. And as she told a Current Affair last night, what she discovered was simply shocking.
Portia, stop doing it! Portia, stop spitting! Oh, for Christ's sake, Portia! Why are you eating my puzzle pig? Hey, get your hands out of your bed!
Dada.
Mum's not here, Dad's not here. You just stuck with me, Claire. Lucky you.
And to hear her getting yelled at and calling Dada.
She's asking for help.
She's asking me for help, and I'm not there.
Just heartbreaking. Portia's parents, Janie and Jason, join us now in the studio. Good morning to you both. It's awful for us to listen to. I cannot imagine for you, being Portia's mum and dad, to hear that. What was your reaction when you first heard it, Janie?
I was just speechless. Like, I just started crying in the car because I listened to it on the way to Portia's swimming lesson, and I was just shocked, absolutely appalled. I just felt sick. I just kept throwing up, and you know, I just couldn't believe it.
What part of that recording was most upsetting for you?
Well, it's really when you heard her yelling and screaming at my child and talking to her worse than an animal. So it's the treatment and the way that she speaks to my child.
Yeah.
Because there's a thin line between being firm and being unreasonable. My child is developing language and she doesn't understand it as much. So it's really, really hard for me to take how she treated my daughter and how she spoke to her.
And this is a teacher and a classroom that are meant to be there to help your daughter and to help her learning. And that's the difficult thing to process. For Jason, you to take that desperate measure, you approached the principal, didn't you? You tried to get some redress to this.
Yeah, so we approached the deputy principal, we met with her, we raised concerns, then we also met with her teacher directly.
Because why were you suspicious?
I guess it started with bruising on her arms, and then more and more signs started to come. But I guess when a child is noticeably resisting going to school, and I guess it's not uncommon for children to not want to go to school, but I think you know your own child well. And compared to how she was in her first year of school last year, it was in complete contrast.
Really?
And it didn't
She's
feel right.
waking up with nightmares, like crying. And when you get out of the house and try to put her in the bus, she doesn't want to be in the bus anymore. And when you touch her on the arm where the bruising was initially, she will start crying. Hence, I actually directly asked the questions when I met the teacher, like, was there any bullying or trauma? Like, we weren't pointing fingers. We just wanted to know
You wanted
if
to get
there
to the
was.
bottom of it,
Yeah, like, you know, if there's incident reports, just let us know. We're all right. Like, you know, we understand she's the kid, but just let us know. That's all that we wanted.
Janie, the teachers involved have now been suspended. What else would you like to see happen?
To be honest with you, I don't think that they should go back in classrooms, even though we understand that there is retraining available out there. What she's done is done, and it can't be undone anymore. And even if she has all this qualification, it has to be revoked. And we don't even want her to work in community service outside the education department.
Well, when you hear the way that she's treated your daughter, how is Portia doing now? Give us an idea of... You've had lots of support from people who are you know, helping and sympathetic with what you're going through, but how's Portia?
She's, in truth, obviously it's early days. She did start a new school and it's been quite encouraging. Obviously, the resistance to school happily has gone. So this week, new school, she hasn't fought to get onto the bus, and we're even there yesterday for a community evening, and you could see how much happier and more comfortable she was there as well. So that was, that was an encouraging sign, I guess.
Well, there's a lovely ray of sunshine for her, knowing that there's another baby on the way. She's going to have a sibling in a matter of weeks, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And well done on speaking out. I imagine it's been very difficult.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming and
Send
showing
our
up.
love to Portia.
Yes, exactly. Give her a hug for us.
Yes, we'll do. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.